So, three stocks that are set to explode are Tesla, Snapchat, and PayPal. Hope you guys slept well. But let's talk about Tesla first. So, their current market cap is at $606 billion. They made a total revenue of $81 billion in 2022, while in 2023, they made $96 billion. But if you take a look at their total revenue throughout 2019 to 2023, it has surpassed each year's total revenue. The majority of shareholders are institution, insiders, and others. Does Tesla offer a dividend? At the moment, they don't, but that could change in the future. Their current 52-week low is 152.37. If you take a look at the daily chart, these last couple of days, support has been 180 through 182. Resistance these last couple of days on the daily chart has been 191 through 193. If support holds around 180 through 182, then it might likely touch that resistance of 193. So if you're going to play options on this, be very careful and come up with a game plan, know where to trade, and know when to exit a trade. Now, yesterday, Tesla finished over the 9 moving average. Now, today, February 8th, it's still over the moving average, meaning we could see a rally to the upside sometime next week. If that does happen, then I would make sure to sell at the resistance of 193 and would be on the lookout for new levels of support and resistance. Moving on to Snap. Snap's current market cap is $18 billion. Their current 52-week low is 786, and as of now, they do not offer a dividend. Snap yesterday had their earnings, and well, let's just say Snap didn't do so well. Snap shares closed down more than 34% a day after the social media company missed revenue estimates and issued light guidance in its fiscal fourth quarter earnings report. The results mark the company's 6th straight quarter of single-digit growth or sales declines. Snap forecasts that its growth would gain momentum in the first quarter, but not as swiftly as analysts expected. The company is struggling with a slower rebound from a tough 2022 advertising market compared to other firms such as Meta. Now, I personally think it's a little worrying for Snap because if you look at their annual total revenue from 2019 to 2021, they have been amazing, but from 2022 to 2023 is where you see a steep decline. Looking at this on the daily chart, it is below the 200-day moving average. Usually it's an unhealthy sign for a stock being below the 200-day moving average because it could likely mean more downside in the upcoming weeks. But if you look at this on the monthly chart, it's exactly on the 20-day moving average, which could also mean that it could rally to the upside. So I have two plans. First plan, I could buy this right now and buy a leap call option and sell it at the resistance of 12. Now the second plan is I could wait a couple more weeks and see if Snap decides to come down to support level of 7 through 8. So I would definitely have Snap on my radar in case my second plan does happen. So keep a watch on Snap. Moving on to PayPal. PayPal's current market cap is $60 billion. Their current 52-week low is 50.25. As of now, they do not have a dividend. PayPal issues disappointing guidance, even as fourth quarter earnings top estimates. PayPal reported fourth quarter earnings and revenue that topped estimates. The share slipped in extended trading. On the daily, PayPal is down almost 11%, but if you take a look at the graph, the current support is 56, but if you see very closely, it's actually a double bottom, which means this could see some upside next week, or possibly tomorrow. On the daily, the resistance has been 63, so my plan for this stock is to enter at 56 and exit at 63. This play, personally, I would buy a leap call option at least a year out. Although PayPal is under all moving averages, it is a little risky going into this trade, but seeing that it's doing a double bottom, then this could be a trade that you might want to keep an eye on. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is always have a game plan. When you see an opportunity, go for it. Make your money work for you, but also don't be too greedy because sometimes that greed can backfire. So when you go with your game plan, go according to that game plan. Now, let's say you didn't feel confident with a trade you did. You don't have to worry about nothing because you have your game plan in motion. Now, let's say you went in a trade without a game plan, then yeah, your portfolio is going to get messed up. Now, I'm not saying you guys are going to enter in a trade without a game plan, but keep in mind that a game plan will help you enter and exit a trade. This is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, like and subscribe. If you want to start investing, use my Webull link in the description below and get yourself some free stock, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, I wanted to mention my Nike play from yesterday. So actually, Nike has been hovering today mostly around 103, 104. So there really wasn't any movement sort of today, but as long as above the range 103, 104, then that's where you want to look in to enter in a trade if you decide to trade Nike. But yeah, I mean, that's where the next support level is. I mean, that's where it's at right now. And then, so the next resistance level, it's either 110 or 113. But just to be safe, I'd rather sell my, if whatever, however you're trading Nike, if you're trading Nike and you feel like you want to sell it, I personally would sell it at 110 just to not be, worrying about it the whole time. Like, is it gonna reach 113? Is it gonna reach 120? Is it gonna reach 130, etc.? I'd rather go like start low and then like, okay, if it surpasses the 110 level, okay, then I'll wait for it to reach 113. But for now, I'm just gonna wait for it to, touch 110 level first, and then if it touches 113, good. But I'd rather sell it at 110 just to be safe and not cry about it later and be like, oh dang, I didn't sell at 110 and now it's at like what? Now it's at and then be like, oh man, now it's all the way to 103, now it's all the way to 99, now it's all the way to 80 and etc. No, at least I sold it at 110 for a good profit, and I'm not worrying about it. At least I'm not worrying about it because I knew that that's the exit that I wanted to exit out of my trade. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about Nike and how it went today, and yeah, so let's see what Nike has in store for these upcoming days. Also, I forgot to mention that this video is not financial advice.